Hello, my friends. Welcome to episode 2. And yeah, the setup looks a bit funny. I'm holding my microphone. I'm away from home at the moment, so I'm recording videos to give you your daily Ireland FC content. So I've put together a squad. We put together a squad. We're not doing too badly. I've played 4 games in the league, and hey, like we're undefeated so far. But let me take you through the squad. And as you can see, there's a very Irish contingent through the squad. The odd English, and I've one Welsh player littered in there. And if we go to team reports, it is not a bad squad that I've amassed. There's quite a number of players here who are considered very good for the standard of football. I want to take particular note of Cameron Stanley. I'm just going to be referring to him as Stanley. Stanley is a pretty decent footballer. Good first touch, good heading. He's got a bit of versatility to him in terms of how he leads that line. He's got good off the ball, good flair. He's got the pace. He's got the agility. He's got the technique. I'm mainly going to play him in that advanced forward role. Have I even played him in the advanced forward role? No, I'm playing him in a poacher role. Move to advanced forward. There we go. And actually, I'm going to bring that defensive line down because I find they're too far away from each other. Anyway, back to the squad because I'm getting distracted. Stanley is how I want to lead the line. He's played 4 appearances, 4 goals in those 4 appearances with an average rating of 7.5. What more can you want from that? He has 1 player of the match. He's been fouled 4 times. No penalties out of him yet, but sure, fuck it. You keep going and you keep trying to win. From there, so my starting goalkeeper is a 16-year-old. He's a 6'2", 16-year-old. He leads the line pretty well. The way I'm looking to play this is that the core contingent of my squad is going to be Irish, and any non-Irish players are at the club for profit. So I've brought in these English players. I'm going to be looking to sell them on at some point. Even when we go into, let's filter out by under 18s and under 23s, you can see that there's a contingent in here. And now, like Eddie Tobin, Cypriot, if we go in here, information, nope, not available for Ireland. With a name like Eddie Tobin, you think he'd be available for Ireland? Hopefully we're going to get some international caps on him because look, a 16-year-old, 6'5", that man is going to be a monster. I'm expecting him to be 6'8" by the time he's fully developed and grown. The thing that I'm quite looking forward to is if we go back to where is my main man? Where is the player who is... He had a storming mid-season. But yeah, like I said, like all those 16-year-olds, they have good potential. They're here for profit. I'm going to be trying selling them on up the divisions into like professional football. I'm not expecting to get a huge amount of game time out of them. They're not here to revolutionize my squad. They're here to revolutionize my finances. But Ron Rogers, I spotted this guy in the market, 16 years of age. Now, he is a new gen, so they populate this world. There's a good player in here. Teamwork, work rate. I love that flair. I love those decisions. He is an advanced attacking midfielder. He's an advanced midfielder that has like a bit of gusto to him. I have him on a £6 a week or €6 a week contract, so I'm exploiting the ever-loving fuck out of this guy. He can only use his left if I can make him ambidextrous with his feet. If I could do that, that would be very, very useful. But here's what I like. He's available for Ireland. He's got other Irish nationality. Now, if we can poach one of them. And now him plying his trade in Ireland, hopefully that means that he'll come on something Kenny. I'm at a, what is the name of the Irish head coach? I'm oh my God, this is so embarrassing. Stephen Kenny, that was it. The moment I hadn't even got to it and I found his name, Stephen Kenny. Hopefully he'll come on Stephen Kenny's radar because he's actually playing in Ireland, playing in a... not a good level, let's be honest, tier 6 in England, but there's an opportunity for him to be able to like make his mark because he is going to be getting games. He started 3 of the 4 games in the league so far, only missing 1 because I thought at 16 years of age he's being overrun. We're going to take you through the squad depth chart because, like I said, I have to introduce you to how many players do I have at the club. I brought in 26 players. No, I brought in more. I brought in about 35 players because lower leagues... is an endurance trial where you just need to be able to keep up with the amount of games that get played, while understanding that if you have a quality player, you've already said goodbye to him because he's being picked up by the higher league teams. Because even if you manage to not accept a bid for him, the contracts here last 1 or 2 years. They're being sold on. So you can't get attached to players, which is why I'm going to be relying on that youth development system. I'm going to try to develop as many players as I possibly can. And by develop, I basically mean when they come in as youth recruitment, if they're not good enough to play for the first team, they're not being developed. If they are good enough to play for the first team, you bet they're going in that first team, so that I can try develop some Irish under-19s internationals. Now, let's go to the squad depth. Actually, no, first, tactics, so you can understand how this is played. I'm playing with a wing-back. Actually, no, I've since put you as a full-back attack. Have I? I don't know anymore. Full-back attack, okay. So, winger and attack, full-back and attack. Mizala playing that left-hand side. Advanced forward, deep-lying playmaker. But I'm also taking advantage of this. Oh, God, did I not save it? Well, so, I mean, it's available. But where is it? This tactic, this thing is interesting. I like this. Poacher that has get wide, wing back and support. Actually, play you on a wing back and attack. And I want you to be a supporting fullback. There we go. Mizala occupying those spaces. Stanley just playing through the middle and whoever wants to accompany him up front. And then we have a spot for Rogers to be able to just work his magic while allowing the inside winger or the inverted winger to just occupy a space to allow for a marauding fullback. I love this formation. It is done really well for me. We're going to pick from it. And the game that I'm going to be introducing you to this squad is going to be against Kidminster Harriers. So we're playing against them right now. It's not a home game. It's an away game. I'm not going to show you the Aviva Stadium yet. It's empty. That's why it's a 51,000 seater stadium and we're selling 2,500 tickets. In terms of the club vision, actually, sorry, I'm all over the place. Squad depth. As you can see, we have a fair amount of depth chart. It's wingers. We don't have good depth. I'm going to have to try develop a system for getting some wingers into that first team. But we have a very, very good defence. And I am a very big believer in when it comes to non-league football, when it comes to the football league, your defence is what gets you promoted. And you need to be able to bang in the goals. And I'm hoping that Leonard and Stanley will be able to do that for me while keeping clean sheets. And Campbell, he's 16 years of age, but he has pulled off some absolute incredible acrobatics. He has got a conceded per 90 of 0.75, so he's conceding less than a goal a game. That is really good. He has one clean sheet with a 7.05 rating. I am not going to be able to hold on to this lad. I have come to terms with that. I understand this. I'm just hoping to make some money off of him. But if we go back to our squad depth, like you can see, I've got a few players who can play in here. Most of them are Irish, except for Stanley. Stanley is English. Has he got Irish blood? No, he doesn't. Nobody knows where he's from. He's an enigma. He appeared out of nowhere, 20 years of age. Some question whether or not he's real. However, teams in the Vanarama North do know he is real. He is a vision. He is a mirage. He has scored 4 goals. He plays for Dublin City FC, and we want him to go and score 16 more so he can be a 20-goal a season Andy. My friends, before I can think of anything else, before I ramble on incessantly into the dark recesses of this game, let's play a game. We're sitting second in the table at the moment. Actually, yeah, let me run you through the schedule. So we had a fairly successful preseason. I didn't play at home at all. I didn't want to upset the ground staff in the Aviva by basically bringing like Arklow and Gleb North into the home of Irish rugby. No. The only home games we're going to play are going to be our sanctioned league scheduled games. And we are undefeated in the league and undefeated in the home of Irish football, the Aviva Stadium, and all 51,000 seats of it. That's going to be an inside joke for me at this point. I'm just going to keep saying that. So Boston, York favourites to go up. I was very impressed that we didn't concede to them. They are our clean sheet. shocked at that. Splendymore, that was a very difficult game. If I remember correctly, we took... Yeah, we stormed ahead 3-1. I think it was Darlington. No, it's Boston United that we took. We went down 1-0, and I was thinking, okay, maybe this Irish squad just ain't got it. Maybe they just can't cut it at this level. Maybe they're not equipped to be able to deal with it. No, 2-1. We won our first game of the season against Boston United, which, I mean, they're not expected to do much. If we go into the League North, go overview, season preview, they're all the way down here in third position. Okay, maybe that wasn't a bad option. You know what? I'm starting to have more faith in this side than I did at the very beginning. But look, let's get into this. They keep wanting me to go defensive. They have my assistant, my analyst, they have no faith in me. They do not understand that I possess at my fingertips the team of gods. I am the greatest thing that has ever happened to this team as I swap the two of these. And Lamb in a position. What can you do? Are you any good? You've got good passing. First touch. Okay. Like you are a player that goes forward, not a player that goes backwards. So I'm playing you as a Madala, and hopefully you don't embarrass me. Okay, submit team. Let's get into this. Go to the match. Okay. As always, playing on key highlights. It's a simple kit. But I love it. Okay, dressing room. We shall play with this. Go to kickoff. And isn't it beautiful? It's just a beautiful kit. Just sky blue, white, blue shorts. But one thing that I want to show you just straight away. Let me just introduce you to the... okay, we'll do Atherson Town. Go on. Go to club info. And here we go. I designed these kits. Let me know what you think of them. Dublin City, just basic Macron shirt, sponsored by Guinness. Eventually we'll go up in the world and we'll be sponsored by people who aren't synonymous with alcoholism, and we'll be sponsored by people who are ruining lives in another way, maybe gambling companies. Back to the match. Okay, let's get into this. So Kidminster's Simpson boots it out. We have an opportunity. Leonard, was he fouled? Didn't look like he was fouled. It's Milani over to Kennedy, Walsh, O'Loughlin, Rogers. I'm just saying names at this point. We're holding the ball up. It looks a bit stuttery. I hope the video is going to come out okay on year end. Oh no, as White is going to square this through, and this looks like a goal. Bird. Oh my God, what happened there? Was that an incredible shot, or was that an incredible save or an incredible block? As White brings this in, has the opportunity? No. And he's going to shoot from outside the box, isn't he? He's going to give it a go. Corcoran and Campbell saves quite effectively. I'm going to pause the recording as well, just see if I can fix this stutteriness. Okay, hopefully that's done something. Now let's find out. That feels a bit smoother. I mean, it could be a while before we know. As White crosses this in? No, that's still a stuttery mess. Okay. Is it offside? Okay, yes. I mean, I hope this is a decent viewing experience for yourselves, and even if it's a horrible viewing experience, hopefully my commentary can make up for it and make you feel like this was worth doing. As Campbell brings it over to Stanley, it's not good. It is not a good ball. As Hemmings holds it up, and we have an opportunity to close down before it is hit long. And Rogers has a chance here, brings it forward to Stanley. As Hosel has it on the right-hand side, brings it forward. Leonard has an opportunity here, brings it around the keeper. And it is 1-0 for Dublin City away at Kidminster Harriers. I do not know where they play their football, so I am not going to even pretend I am geographically challenged right now. They play in a discreet location. That is the best way you can put it. As Leonard just rounds the keeper, slots it home, side-footed, left-footed, whatever foot you want to do, as long as it goes in the back of the net. We don't care here in Dublin City. And what do we have here? We have an opportunity as Leonard is going to get two. Oh no, cannons off of the woodwork. And by the woodwork, I mean, Stanley. Oh, an opportunity for Stanley there. First times it as Milani brings it back, and we hold the ball up. Hosey, who is Hosey? I didn't even realize we have a player called Hosey on our team. As Leonard, Lamb for Leonard. Leonard has an opportunity. Oh, that nearly curled into the top right-hand corner. 10 minutes gone and we are dominating this game. 5 shots, 1 on target. We don't have a better XG. The XG is firmly in Kidminster's favour. Where did that opportunity come from? They've had 3 shots on target to our 1. The only shot on target we've scored, and we are top of the Vanarana table in doing so at this point in time, as Austin is just going to take this through. And Cal Cornan, No, Campbell. Where did Cal Cornan come from? Campbell is just pulling a 7.4 rating so far in this game. Cornan, Campbell, what is wrong with me? Soup. That is his name. His name is Soup. Campbell Soup is playing phenomenally well in goal for us at the moment. As Kennedy has the opportunity over to O'Loughlin. Back to Kennedy. O'Loughlin, what you going to do with it? He passes it straight to Austin. That was an inefficient use of possession. As Harvey brings this forward over to Stanley. Stanley for Leonard. Nah, well defended by Kidminster there. Very well defended. As it back to Rogers and Leonard playing this through. Stanley taking this on the right-hand side before to Hoy. So, yeah, we'll let this attack play through as it's cleaned up by Fitzgerald. If I remember correctly, Fitzgerald is a 34-year-old centre-back, and it's true for Leonard. Leonard has Stanley on the left-hand side for him. He went selfishly trying to get a goal himself. Okay, so we're going to do something about this because I feel like there's too much of a gap between what I want to happen and what is happening. So you're going to do... Leonard is going to swap here, play that advanced. No, he's going to stay in that poacher role. And Stanley is going to play as a deep-lying support. And Rogers is going to move... Actually, no. Lamb is going to move into an attacking Mezzala role. And Hosier... Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how this works out for us. I want to take off that... No, what do I want to do? What do I want... Chat, what do I want to do? We'll take off dribble less. And we'll take off work the ball into the box. Okay, confirm changes. And we're good to go. Okay. What am I? 16 minutes on the clock. Not too bad. And nearly an opportunity there. So O'Loughlin's going to get this on the left-hand side. Into Marley. Harvey looking for opportunities. Fitzgerald bringing forward to Lamb. Lamb to Leonard. And Hosty. What is H? Right H. It shapes up in Leonard to cross. No, it's dispossessed. And possession is secured by Fitzgerald bringing it over to Marley. That's the end of the highlight. So what happens now? What happens now? We sit top of the table. 4 wins, a 1 draw. Currently the best record in the competition. We have the most wins. As it looks like we're heading towards half-time at Kidminster. They're leading us on the XG chart. However, we have the crucial goal. We have the goal that separates this as we go into the half-time dressing room. I am pleased. I am actually pleased. Let's keep going. Okay. And most of our attacks coming down that right-hand side. Or is that the left-hand side? It's hard to tell at this stage with the way those graphics arrange themselves. Okay. So Stanley is playing ish. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to revert to form. And I'm going to move to tactic 1. And we're going to take off Leonard. I don't have somebody who can play right. Well, that plan's been scuppered. Okay, just back here. Do your thing. Leonard is going to play as a poacher. He's going to do what he does. Okay, so I'm going to swap these around. You're going to play as a poacher. You're going to play as an advanced forward. And I want you sticking wider. And I want you roaming from your position. I want you to just get into good opportunities. What is Kennedy? Fuck it, we'll give you an attacking role too. Go on. And we're going to move into a more cautious position because we have more attacking roles and we don't want to be cut out for that. And maybe make some substitutions at the 70th minute mark because it does look like our defenders are getting a bit tired, although they have been playing incredibly well. Harvey is going to come off because he only has a 6.4. Robert O'Reilly comes on for him. I forgot Harvey, that's his name. I've forgotten the names of players. Who else? Nobody else is playing badly. That's where it gets really annoying because like nobody's playing badly. Hosey, you're gonna come off of her. Hewitt, Hosey, are you a new addition? You're the Welsh guy I brought in. We're gonna. God, do I undo? What's his condition? No, his condition is going quite down. So we're gonna bring you off. Okay, and those are our substitutions. Hopefully this will bode well for us. As we've 4 shots on target. I mean, Kidminster have had 12 shots on target, but it feels like they've been low opportunity. Although they have an XG of 2.1, so they're underperforming vastly. But then so are we because we have an XG of 1.8. I don't like where this is going. I do like where this is going. All the way back to Soup, as Leonard is going to bring this on for Robert Rogers. Can you? Oh, great save by the Kidminster goalkeeper. Simpson parrying that over because Mr. Rogers was on it. He's at 16. That's ridiculous. As Rogers, Leonard brings it through for, why haven't you got somebody at the near post? My corner routine isn't set up. I sound like a womp from Super Mario 64 for any of my aging viewers. I'm 32 years of age. I'm not as young as I look. Okay, it looks like the full time. We have brought our tally of 4 wins, 1 draw. That is the first match of September. The league is going quite well. We have an early storming. Early storming. That's what we're going to do. Early storming as Kidminster sit in 14th position. We move top of the table for the first time this season. We're going to try stay up there because automatic promotion is what we want. Automatic promotion is the best way to get out of this competition because the playoff is an absolute, it's a lottery, just put it that way. 6 teams, like 4th to 7th, go into this like weird quarterfinal before playing Floyd or Brackley. It's a lot of games. It's a lot of games. You don't know how it's going to go. If you can get out of this first, do it. My friends, thank you so much. If you've enjoyed this, hit that subscribe button. If you've enjoyed this enough to subscribe, please like the video, hit that bell, all of those different things you want to do so you can see more of Ireland FC, see how this is going, and I'll catch you in the next one, my friends.